Hi guys, my name's Christy, and in the previous two videos I have been talking about the Carol bike. And the Carol bike is a bike that is designed to make us work extremely hard for 20 seconds, 20 seconds I should say. There's two 20-second intervals in a 9-minute period. That is one of the programs on the Carol bike. It is one that can improve our VO2 max, which is important, over the course of 8 weeks. Ideally, you do it 2 to 3 times a week. First 8 weeks, I'm going to recommend 3 times a week, and then you can reduce it down to 2. Now, this bike, I use it. I'm concerned about cardiovascular fitness. I know it's going to improve my health, but I don't want to spend a whole lot of time sitting on a bike or doing some other type of just repetitive movement, whether it's the elliptical machine or a bike or now. However, with this said, I think the Carol bike is going to satisfy that high intensity workout that we all should be getting. Because of the AI, the artificial intelligence on the bike will adjust the tension for you specifically. This is why the bike is really important. Most of us, if we were tried to do it ourselves, we're not going to push ourselves to maximal effort. It is really hard to do that. We either don't have the mental fortitude, we don't have the inclination or the interest to work that hard. So the Carol bike makes you work really hard, but only for 20 seconds. So the Carol bike is going to satisfy that maximal intensity workouts that are beneficial across the board. The other thing I love about it, unlike sprints, which if a person can run sprints at as hard as they possibly can, I think that's another good alternative for our maximal, to get that maximal exertion that we need for those high intensity workouts. When I say high intensity, literally it's short, 20 seconds. And it should only be 20 seconds for 2 or 3 or 4 intervals, meaning not for 45 minutes. You should literally be done in 10 minutes if you are working as hard as you should be. So I do not want you to think that is the only cardiovascular exercise you should be doing. It may be the only cardiovascular exercise some people will do, and that will do. And if you watch the last video, I was talking about it moving you from low fitness to below fitness. It's huge benefits if you just do that. Probably it's going to bump you up into the average, which you're going to get a lot of benefits. Now, if you're going to do something in additional, I would work zone 2, and which is the maximal effort we can sustain while still being able to talk. And so I will often do a 25 to 30 minute zone 2 workout in addition to 2 maximal intensity workouts. So the zone 2, and ideally get your zone 2 outside where you have fresh air, you can see nature, you can breathe in fresh air. So the Carol bike, I think, is phenomenal for getting in a quick workout. Actually, there is one more point I wanted to make about the Carol bike. So unlike sprints, which can add impact to joints. So if we have any type of joint pain, sprints are not a great idea until that's resolved, pain-free. So it does going to add impact. Well, impact is good to improve our bone density, but if we are unable to manage that impact well, that's what I like about the Carol bike. There is no impact, which means a person who can't run sprints, who can't jump rope, can do the Carol bike without sacrificing their joints. It's important when we're deciding what to do that we don't do something to try to benefit one thing that's going to sacrifice something else. We should find the exercises, and whether that's cardiovascular exercises or lifting exercises or any type of movement we're doing, should only benefit. We can't do something that this is good for cardiovascular, but it's going to jack up my back or my knees or start to deteriorate or wear and tear on joints. We don't want that. Everything we do should benefit, only be a benefit. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. So find the things that I only get benefit from this. Now, there's of course, nuances to that. I'm not going to go into it, but basically, this video, what I want you to get out of it is Carol Bike, fantastic for high intensity interval training. It's fast. It's for those people who may not want to run sprints or can't run sprints because they already have joint pain, or don't mentally have the fortitude to do it. But it's not the only thing I would do. It could be the only thing, but ideally you want to get in a little more zone too. So obviously more to be said, but I hope that is helpful. My name's Christy. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. If you can get the videos, you get notification.